What's poppin', people? It's your boy Smasher here, back with another video. Today we got 7.2.3 and we're gonna be taking on Hitmonkey. So for the path, we're gonna be taking this path right here. I'll show the nodes in a second, but we're gonna be using Scorpion for this fight. So if the attacker's the same class, they gain superiority. If you have superiority, it's going to help with the node. So if you have superiority, which means if you're the same class as the opponent, you're just going to be doing more damage. And basically how the node works, when you hit the defender, you're going to be taking some damage. But if you have debuffs on you, you're going to be taking less damage. So you'll see it here. It sounds worse than it actually is, but you constantly gain armor breaks, and with the willpower mastery, you just heal the whole time anyways. So as you see with Scorpion, I'm hitting Hulk and I'm taking some damage, but the willpower mastery is healing me up. So if you guys don't have the willpower mastery, I highly recommend getting it. I know there's been some legend celebration crystals where you could have got the cores that you need, and you guys should get the willpower mastery. Use all your units to get it because it's really worth it and you'll have it forever. So with that mastery, the armor breaks are just going to heal us, so you don't have to worry about taking damage. Another way around this, if you don't have the willpower mastery, you can use champions that don't have contact hits, because in the note it said that contact hits will deal recoil damage. So as long as your champion is doing non-contact hits, you won't take any damage. So if you don't have willpower, you can use champions that have non-contact hits. For example, Shuri, all her hits are non-contact. So, and then also Hercules would work because his immortality, obviously, so you just aren't gonna die. But yeah, you just get armor breaks on you and take damage, but then with willpower you'll heal up. You can also use champions with like natural healing here, like I'm using Null here. He heals from doing damage from his special attacks. So you can use healers like that, Diablo. There's plenty of ways to get around this node, but I do think it is the easiest node on the quest by far, and I highly recommend taking this path. As you can see here, we have full health, full yellow bar, and this path is just pretty easy. Comment down below if you guys are taking too much damage from the node, but I really don't think it should be too bad. If you don't have willpower, I could see it being bad, but yeah. So up next we got Squirrel Girl. You really have to make sure you're not taking too many blocked hits, or else you'll get a bunch of bleeds on you. I like to bait her special 1. It's easier to dex, but you can bait out her special 2 as well. It's not the hardest thing to dex, but you'll see me get hit by it here in this fight. Yeah, you see the armor breaks on me. I'm just healing from willpower. So yeah, highly recommend that mastery. I can't say it enough. The other easier path is going to be the one on the top right. I forget exactly what it is, but it did look like the second easiest, so just keep that in mind if you don't want to do this one. This one is the top left path, and the other easy one is top right. For the boss, we're going to be fighting Hitmonkey, and if you don't want to fight him, there is another option that's not too bad, but we'll talk about that later. So on to the next fight here. You're going to be wanting to bring in champions the same class type as these defenders. So obviously for Spider-Gwen, you'd want a science. We fought a science champion earlier as well. So Scorpion would be great to bring here, but any great science champion will do fantastic. Comment down below your favorite science champ. Mine is definitely Scorpion. Human Torch, actually, ooh, never mind. Mine's actually Hulk. and then Scorpion, and then Torch. I forgot about Hulk. The reason I forgot about Hulk is because in these videos I'm always using my 6-star rank 2, and I have a 7-star rank 2, so it really hurts me to use the 6-star, but I don't want to use 7 stars in these videos. So as you see here, we're just being careful to not let her evade. We're being very careful. I don't want her to evade me and then counterattack and do a bunch of damage. So we're just doing like 2 or 3 hit combos and just letting her damage herself with the power stings. If you didn't know, with Scorpion, all of his debuffs count as power stings, so when the opponent does a special attack, they'll just take a bunch of damage from the power stings. So yeah, you guys should know that, but if you didn't, there you go. Up next is Corvus Glaive. We're going to be using Null again. And Null is one of my favorite Cosmic Champions. I highly recommend him, if you guys have him, to rank him up. Put your Sig Stones into him, you won't regret it. He's a great champ. He has great sustainability because he can heal, and he also is good for nodes where you need a lot of debuffs, so I like him for that. He's not a Cosmic Champion that has a lot of buffs. In fact, he doesn't have any buffs, but he has other things like debuffs, and he can also counter evade because his medium and heavies can't be evaded. So Null is pretty good for evade champions as well. And yeah, I use him a lot in these videos, as you guys can see. But there's plenty of great Cosmic Champions that you can use if you don't have Null. CGR, Hercules, Hulkling, Adam Warlock, the Serpent. There's plenty of Cosmic Champions in the game that will work here. But yeah, on to the next fight. You're going to want to bring a Science, a Skill, and a Cosmic. And then I brought in Doom and Diablo. We used Doom and Diablo to take down Tigra in the last video, and we're going to be using them again because, once again, Hitmonkey has Heavy Assault. So that node boosts your heavy attack damage by 500%. And when you have Doom with Diablo, Doom's heavy attacks are guaranteed critical hits, which do an absolute ton of damage with Heavy Assault. So, if you guys have Doom and Diablo, then congratulations, we got another insanely easy boss. If you don't have Doom and Diablo, I would still recommend fighting Hitmonkey and just parry heavy the entire time. And there also is life cycle on that fight, but because we're going to be parrying and heavying anyways, you don't really need to worry about the life cycle node. But I know some of you have commented before that you don't like life cycle, so if that's the case, don't fight Hitmonkey, obviously. But I think he's pretty easy, and all you have to do is spam heavies. The other boss you can fight is Venom the Duck, but he does have crit me with your best shot, so you'll only be able to do damage with critical hits, and it can be very annoying. He's also going to be unblockable most of the time, so if you're not that good at dexing or like dexing specials, Venom the Ducks are easy to dodge, but still, he's going to be unblockable most of the time. And yeah, I just think that fight is more annoying than this one. But as you can see, the nodes here, Heavy Assault is the main one that we're looking at, and then Life Cycle, obviously. If you don't know what Life Cycle is, they basically can't be knocked out unless the Life Cycle cooldown is like on cooldown. As you can see there, it turns gray. That's the only time the opponent can be knocked out. So if you try to knock the opponent out when that thing is not gray, so like when it's blue or purple, they're just going to come back to life. So, but as you keep knocking them down, the cooldown gets longer and longer throughout the fight until a maximum of, I think, 3 seconds. So as long as you just keep spamming heavies, you're going to be fine. As you can see here, we've done 8 hits and he's almost dead already. So yeah, another very easy boss thanks to a very easy node, which is Heavy Assault. Yeah. For a Hitmonkey, I like to bait out his special 1. It's way easier to dodge. And yeah. Be careful though, he can evade and go unblockable and do a lot of damage, so just stick to parrying and heavying, and that's it. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this fight, this quest, and this video. So, if this video helped, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We'll see you guys again very soon. Peace out.